Good morning, this is teacher Karim. Dear students, I want you to know that I miss you and I think of you daily. The memories of your smiles and your stories brings me joy in these rough times. I will do my best to support you and your families. Remember that the purpose of this quarantine time is to keep as many of us safe and healthy as possible. So stay home and stay safe so that everything can return to normal as quickly as possible. School is important, but it's also your health. So take care of yourself and each other. And no matter what happened this year, be proud of you. I am proud of each and every one of you. During this period of time, remember to be kind to your family. Help them. For example, you can set the table and do the dishes. While we are apart, learn with your family. For example, learn some family history from an old photo album or read with a family member. It's easy to feel helpless in situations like this, but we can make small differences. Be supportive and kind to each other. I hope you can make a small difference in the world. I want my students to know that I haven't gone anywhere. I am just waiting to it's safe enough to be back to the classrooms. My dear students, you are my purpose. So without you, I feel a little bit lost. But I am here for you. This shall pass. I miss you a lot. Hello, welcome back to your English lessons with teacher Karim. Today, we are going to talk about the future. How will be life different in the future? Life in the future will be different than today, that's for sure. Technology is making big changes and progress. Computers are changing our lives completely. Maybe in the future there will be flying cars or machines that will be controlled by our mind. The infrastructure will look completely different than today, maybe similar to the sci-fi movies. Robots will walk along the street with us, and humans will have bionic parts. Our first activity is gonna be to read a report of the Samsung Smart Things report that collect information about different areas and different experts that talk about the future. Please pay attention to the information because at the end of it you will be asked some questions. A new report shows what life might be like in 100 years from now. It describes skyscrapers that are much taller than today's buildings, underwater bubble cities, and holidays in space. The report is from Samsung Smart Things. It asked experts on space, architecture, and city planners to give their ideas on life in 2116. They said the way we live, work, and play will be totally different to how we do these things today. The experts said that 25 years ago, people could not imagine how the internet and smartphones would change our lives. The internet has revolutionized the way we communicate, learn, and do daily things. The experts said that changes in the next century would be even more unbelievable. Researchers questioned 2,000 adults about the predictions they thought were most likely to happen in the future. They predicted that in the future, few people will go to an office, but will work from home and have virtual home meetings. People will have advanced 3D printers that will let you download and design furniture or a food recipe, and then print the sofa, table, or pizza at home. There will also be less need for visits to the doctor. We will all have at-home health capsule that will tell us what the problem is and give us treatment. We will also be going into space for holidays and to get resources that we have used upon on Earth. A prediction that was missing was whether people will still need to study English. To continue with the task, I am going to make you some questions about the article you have listened. So please, as you listen to the question, write down on a sheet of paper. When you finish writing down all the questions, try to answer them according to the information you have heard on the report. If you need, you can listen again to the video. Let's start with the questions. Number 1. Where will the bubble cities in the future be? Repeat. Where will the bubble cities in the future be? Number 2. What company made the report? Number 2. What company made the report? Number 3. What kind of planners gave their ideas on life in 2116? Number 3. What kind of planners gave their ideas on life in 2116? Number 4. What could we not have imagined 25 years ago about the internet? Number 4. What could we not have imagined 25 years ago about the internet? And the last one, number 5. What did the expert say the changes in the next century would be? Number 5. What did the expert say the changes in the next century would be? Those are the questions for the first exercise on the video on YouTube. Please watch the video as many times as you need to complete the correct answers. That's it for this lesson. Thank you very much. Goodbye.